Okay, basically everybody wants to know, how can I sharpen my knife at home or keep it sharp? If your knife is super dull, doesn't cut hot butter as they say, it needs to be professionally sharpened, or you need to spend time with abrasives, which would be a diamond steel, sharpening stone, or electric gadgets that they sell, which that conversation is outside the scope of this video. A stone is an abrasive, and if you're not trained in proper angle, sharpness, and how to maintain that steady angle and using the right stones, you're going to mess up the knife worse than if you didn't do anything at all. Diamond steel being the same family as the sharpening stone. Very abrasive. If you don't know what you're doing with it, don't buy it. Advertisements will tell you, buy this, buy that, it's going to really make your knife sharp. Try it and you'll find out. A round steel is okay, it's good. Most people will have a round steel in some of their sets at home in the wooden blocks. I like the oval steel better. Does the same thing, but there's more surface area contacting the knife edge. Gives me more action in less time. And this is just a point contact, where this is more of a wider area. Just produces a better edge, in my opinion, and a lot of other professionals. So the length of the blade of the steel is very important. A 12-inch knife used properly on a steel will take up the whole length of the steel. A 12-inch knife should be accommodated by a 14-inch steel. 10-inch knife by a 12-inch steel. Always go 2 inches longer for the risk of cutting your thumb open if you tend to have not enough steel and too much knife left. So a longer knife, a longer steel. So let's go with the 12-inch steel, the 14-inch in this case, and we will proceed to show you from the camera's angle the angle I'm setting. More or less a 15 to 20 degree angle, 15 to 18, here being 0, here being 45, here being 90. So 0, bring it up a little bit. I hold the knife up close, I choke up on it like a baseball bat because I have more control of the knife. And I do an arcing motion. If you notice, 12-inch knife, but my arm isn't moving. My wrist is the only thing moving. And I'm using alternate sides of the steel. Once here, once there. Speed has nothing to do with it. It's about the angle and the arcing motion of your wrist. Now watch this. I'm chopping, I'm dicing, I'm cutting. Oh, I even hit the stainless table by accident. So now I go to slice an onion, and you hear it, it's rough, it's pulling through, it's bending the paper. Not good. I know how to use a steel. My knife is in trouble. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same knife, no magic. There you go. Okay? Right there. Proof is in the pudding. A chef should have sharp knives all the time for safety reasons and productivity reasons. The steel helps you maintain that in the interim when they're not being sent to Ambrosi Cutlery for sharpening. This is a necessity. I recommend this to all my customers, home cooks, as well as professional chefs. Learn how to use the steel, you'll always be happy. Stay away from the abrasives. It will distort the edge that we created and change the angle. If you don't know what you're doing with it, I would recommend staying away from it and learn how to use the steel. When the steel doesn't perform anymore, send them back to us. We'll restore the edge. You're good as new again, and you're ready.